su mujer, sus hijos. También quien encabezará la clasificación en la categoría cross.
Păi am venit aici așa, să vedem ceva frumos. Se văd? Se văd. Mașini de Formula 1 am mai văzut, mașini de raliu am mai văzut, camioane de curse n-am mai văzut. Hai să spunem, suntem la Jarama, lângă Madrid, unde vedem o cursă din campionatul european de camioane și suntem aici cu Febi. Suntem aici pentru a urmări în special acest camion numărul 44, condus de singurul pilot femeie din acest campionat, Steffi Halm, care este sponsorizată de Febi Bilstein. Este un camion Iveco din echipa Schwabendrag Racing. Steffi astăzi are șansa de a urca pe locul 3 în campionat, este doar la un punct de podium. Să-i urăm succes și, bineînțeles, hai să vedem ce înseamnă o cursă de camioane, pentru că este cu tot o altă lume. Ah, 205 turbo 16. Ia, nu le la o revizie.
Da mai tare, mai încet?
E simulator, mă.
Ne-am strâns cu toții, suntem 38 de oameni în echipa Febi. Am primit brățările.
Așa.
Am făcut poza de grup, prima poza de grup, o să avem una și la final. E ora 10:41 și în acest moment nu avem niciun plan decât să mergem să explorăm.
Aici se fac schimburile de pneuri, nu la boxe? Interesant să vezi slicuri la camioane. Bine, și pe la noi mai vezi, da? Din alte motive. Mi-am dus așadar să vedem acești mastodonți. Da, motorul e mai în spate. Iar unul dintre primele lucruri pe care le-am observat a fost că, probabil în funcție de bugete, există echipe care concurează cu camioane derivate din modele mai vechi. Adică, nu știu ce să zic, dar cabina acestui MAN, în special conturul parbrizului, îmi aduce aminte de autocamioanele fabricate cândva și la Brașov. Indiferent de producător sau de echipa care le prepară, aceste camioane trebuie să respecte un regulament clar. Toate au motoare diesel de 12 litri, cu 6 cilindri în linie, derivate din propulsoarele de serie, alimentate cu o singură turbosuflantă, un sistem de injecție cu rampă comună și, bineînțeles, injectoare controlate electronic. Și am mai citit pe undeva că n-ar trebui să scoată gram de fum vizibil. Înainte de cursă, toate camioanele au fost scoase pe pistă pentru un tur demonstrativ, o prezentare a echipelor și a piloților, bineînțeles, și un moment festiv organizat de gazde. O ocazie foarte bună de a vedea încă o dată aceste camioane de aproape.
Celebrando este emotivo momento, bandera España en el asfalto del circuito de Madrid, Jarama Racing. Grande, grande ahí en el centro, en ese espacio que tiene, arropado por todos los suyos, arropado por el público. Albacete, 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 su mujer, sus hijos, también. Y aunque solo sea de fondo, se puede cantar, se puede gritar, se puede aplaudir, se puede disfrutar de este momento. Y ahora quiero oíros a todos. Sobre todo en los aviones, eso es verdad, y en los camiones. ¿Qué sientes? ¿Qué sentimientos aquí en el Jarama, en este sitio que te ha dado tanto? ¡Arriba! Ahora sí, ahí está. Antonio Albacete, con nosotros espera que te quede la uña. Venga, ya, lo tenemos. Antonio Albacete. Momento más emocionante también, sonando el himno de España. Despejamos y abrimos espacio. Campeonato de España. Van pasando de Ignacio, Jorge Vila, el 16 también de Aarón Bastián, el 69, el nombre inconfundible de Francisco Navarro, el Colorine. La distinción especial que tiene siempre por sus tocas que va a las competiciones. Viene encabezará la clasificación en la categoría Cross, la categoría, por decir posible, equipos no oficiales. Iremos hablando de las
campeones de carrera. 20.000 caballos en pista en el Campeonato de Europa, otros tantos que llegarán con el Campeonato de España. Gracias también, aficiones, por estar ahí siempre tan cerca de los pilotos y consentidos.
Plimbându-mă între tribune și padoc, am remarcat la un moment dat și un colț al camioanelor americane, unde erau parcate 3 modele cu bot. Un Volvo pentru piața de peste ocean, un Freightliner și un Peterbilt. Acesta din urmă este și unul dintre cele mai emblematice camioane americane, având un design păstrat fără prea mari modificări timp de mai bine de 5 decenii. Propulsate de motoare Detroit Diesel în 2 timpi sau Cummins Diesel în 4 timpi, tipul acesta de camioane a fost o apariție chiar și în cursele europene, după cum am descoperit în aceste filmări din 1985.
O'Brien right up there with number 48, Ard van Koeveringer with the Peterbilt and going through on the inside. Well, no, he's had to give best this time through, but he's going to have a look as they come towards Kops. Still not on, he can't outbrake him there. So he's going to take the optimum line and perhaps try as they come out towards Beckett's.
De grote man achter de truckracen in Nederland en in heel Europa trouwens is Bertens van Holland. En hij zorgt er ieder jaar voor dat het Truckstar Power Festival goed georganiseerd is. Op kop zien we Gerrit Harskamp. Harskamp op kop dus met achter zich aan Maarten van Vliet. En daar zien we Jan de Rooij naast Kees Zandbergen. Zandbergen met de grote zware Scania. Maarten van Vliet dus tweede, dan Tony van der Pol op een derde plaats. En daarachter zien we ook nog die hele mooie zware lichtgrijze truck van Adverkoeveringen, de Peterbilt. Het zou een bijzonder mooie race worden en ook een close race, zo'n 20 wagens aan de start. Daar het hele veld voor de eerste keer langs de hoofdtribune. Daar met de grote wagen, de Parijs-Dakar-wagen van Jan de Rooij. En u ziet, er zit een heleboel vermogen en een heleboel snelheid in die truck van Jan de Rooij.
În pauza dintre curse, am avut ocazia de a o cunoaște și pe Ștefi Halm, care ne-a oferit mai multe informații din interior despre această lume a curselor de camion.
So hopefully for the race we are a little bit faster and maybe get some positions. Now race 1 is the starting grid is the result of the qualifying. And for race 2 we have a special thing. So the result of race number 1 is the grid for race number 2. But the first 8 will go in reverse grid. So the winner of race number 1 will start from position 8. And 8th place will start from the first place. That's also the reason for you. The second race will be a little bit more interesting because not the fast ones are in the front, maybe a little slower ones. So normally the field stacks a little bit more together. You will see more fights, more overtaking. But for us, the first race is the most important because there for the win you get 20 points. In the second race, you only get 10 points for the win. Okay? And tomorrow it will start the same. We don't have 2 free practices. We just have a warm-up to maybe make a setup change, or if you have an accident and you have to repair something, to check if everything is working fine. Only 15 minutes of time to change something, and then another qualifying and another 2 races. So now, for sure, we cannot go in. Maybe later after the race when the Parc Fermé is open, you can also have a look at the truck, but at the moment they are preparing because in a few minutes we have to go out. The truck, we have a minimum weight, so it's a regulation for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're driving MAN or Iveco or whatever. We have a minimum weight of 5.3 tons, and the measurement have to be done after the race, after the qualifying. So after each session, you need to have the minimum weight. We have around 1,200 horsepower and around 5,500 newton meter of torque. So a lot of power, what is inside the truck. We don't have any traction control or ABS, so it's just the driver and the truck to be fast or slow. Special thing on the truck is that we are limited in the speed 160 kilometers per hour. For sure, we can go much faster, but for safety reasons, it's also the same for everybody. And during we are driving, they check us all the time. Via GPS, they can see every second what speed you have, and when you have an overspeed, for example, in the qualifying, your lap time will be cancelled. Where you have the overspeed at the second time, your fastest lap time will be cancelled. In the race, you get a penalty. First time, 10 seconds. So it's good to be on the limit, but not over it, like always. Huh?
So you cannot push.
No, we go full throttle. I have 2 buttons, and I can change or regulate the speed. 0.1 up and down. Okay. And also in the pre-practices, we try to find the limit also at the speed, find the setup, find the braking point, find the latest braking point and the ideal line. Another special thing on the trucks, what you don't find somewhere else, is that we have to cool down the brakes with water. So I can regulate the amount of water of the brakes and for the rear separator. I have all ports on the display, so you can see the temperature. That's very important because if you reach a temperature of 500, 600 degrees, it's very difficult to cool them down again because it's just too hot and the water just goes into steam before it cools down the brake. And in Zolder, so 2 race weekends ago, we had a big problem because I said, 600 degrees is a problem. But we tried baby brakes and in the qualifying we ran out of water. So I didn't have any water anymore for the Q3 in the qualifying. When the discs are gone, we have to change them.
Well, you don't have to.
No problem. Huh? But we had 700 and we were able to drive the same discs also in the race. So it's a very good quality and for us it's very important because it's a big safety reason. The brakes are not working fine, you can do whatever you want, you will not be fast. For the shifting it's a normal gearbox, so nothing manual, normal shifting, but we only use 7 and 8. So here on that circuit we have to shift down to 7 5 times, but directly when you go out of the corner you shift up. So not much trouble, not like in the touring car, no pedals, just working. For tires, we have 6 tires each day. This is the maximum. You cannot use more because if you have more money, you can put on new tires all the time. If you're with the new tires, you're faster, you have more grip. So now it's for everybody the same to handle the tires right. Especially here, it's very strict because normally it's always hot. And the surface of the asphalt is how to say not nice to the tires. Yes. So the pressure of the tires increase very quick, and when it's getting too high, the tire gets too hot, and then it starts to slide. Yeah, it's a little bit driving on the wet. So it's very difficult to find the right balance for the qualifying, where you just have to do 1 fast lap. But also for the race where you have to do 12, 13, 14 laps, it depends on the length of the racetrack. Do you have any questions?
How many laps today?
I don't know exactly. I can tell you after the first race. Normally, I think maybe it's 12 laps. So it's around, 25 minutes of race, 20-25, because we have still the truck just for that length of races, for the fuel and also for the water. So we carry on. We have more water for cooling down the brakes and also the damping than we have fuel inside. For the fuel part, it's like 8 kilos, so it's a synthetic. We need for 100 kilometers around 130 liters. 100 kilometers, 130. So a little bit more fuel than.
What makes the differentiation between the winner and the second? Not the speed, but what is limiting?
Yeah, for sure. On the straight, no. But for sure, if you straight later, you're longer fast, okay? And then you have the corner speed and the time when you accelerate. So it's just in that word. On the straight, everybody is the same speed. But the fast one, because he accelerates earlier, reaches earlier, 160, and also in the beginning, in the accelerating, he's faster at that time. So he gained the time. He can gain the time on the braking, the corner, and in the exit. But when we are 160, it's 160. It's the same.
The braking is one of the most important parts.
Yeah, for sure, like always. The braking point is very important because it's too early, you're too slow, And also the pressure, you know, that the truck moves. When you brake, who's in front, so you get more pressure on the front tires. This is good for the turn in. So if you brake too early, you release the brakes and the truck moves back. So you steer, but you don't have the pressure anymore on the front axle. So it's a braking point for sure to be longer path, but also to have the right pressure for the turn in. So it's a combination of everything.
How do you feel for today's race?
We will see. It's very tough because the qualifying was not that good, 7th place, and we are fighting for the 3rd place in the overall championship. At the moment we are 4th, just 1 point behind the 3rd place. But the guy which I'm fighting for is on the 3rd place. He finished 4th, but there was one who got a penalty. So we are 7, he's 3. So we have to push, but for sure we have to finish the race. This is the most important thing. But for sure, if it's possible, as much in front as we'll be able to. But we will see. It's also important to have a finish for the reverse grid. You have to be under the top 8 to get in the reverse because, 9th place is the first loser also for the 2nd race.
It will be good.
Okay.
And what balance between axles? 50-50, 60-40?
No. It's also the maximum weight, the minimum weight is 5.3.
5.3 tons.
Yes, and we have 3 150 for the front. Minimum
150.
3 150 and 2 150 minimum for the rear. So we have the overall weight, but also minimum weight for the front axle. It's more heavy, and the rear axle 1 ton difference front to rear. 5.3. Minimum. Minimum. Because for sure, if you get lighter, you get faster.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have to prepare myself because in 10 minutes I have to go out.
Good luck. What time? Good luck. Good luck.
I don't know. 10:55 I have to go out because we have only 10 minutes time to go out of the pits. And then it takes, I think, 30 minutes, something like that, until the race will start.
Good luck. Good luck.
Întoarsă la volanul camionului, în prima cursă a obținut locul al 6-lea, ceea ce înseamnă că a pornit de pe locul 2 în cea de-a doua, reușind să păstreze această poziție până la final și obținând un podium. Iar în ziua următoare a avut un parcurs aproape similar, cu locul 6 în cursa 3 și locul 3 în ultima cursă, ceea ce i-a permis să termine detașat campionatul pe poziția a 3. Bravo, Ștefan!